At the end of a video I recently did on these magnetic mirrors from Extreme Metal Products, I mentioned that they were going to send me another product to evaluate. And they did. What they sent me to review are telescoping stabilizers for my tractor's 3-point, which will be a serious upgrade for me. Extreme Metal Products, or EMP, has been in business since 2005 and sells products for UTVs, motorcycles, snowmobiles, and tractors. Tractor accessories include snowplows, backhoe thumbs, hydraulic mounts, and magnetic mirrors like the ones I have. And they have recently started making a telescopic stabilizer kit for the Kubota L series tractors. The set of 2 stabilizers costs $154.99, including free shipping, and there's a $10 discount if you order 2 or more kits. In comparison, the Kubota OEM telescopic stabilizer kit costs $194.90 from dealers like Messick's, and that's if you make a walk-in purchase. So you can save almost $40 by buying the EMP kit. If you include the cost of shipping from a dealer like Messick's, the total cost is $219.55, which brings the savings to over $64. So the EMP stabilizer kit looks like a good deal to me. The EMP stabilizer kit will fit these Kubota L series tractors. Except they forgot to include the L3901 tractor, which is my Kubota model. Fact is, if it will fit the L3301, it will fit the L3901 because they have the same chassis. By the way, this is the same list of models that the Kubota OEM kit fits. The stabilizer kit was well packaged. There's very little assembly needed compared to the Kubota OEM version, which comes in several pieces and includes assembly instructions. The only assembly needed for the EMP kit is to slide the 2 telescopic sections together. Before I install the stabilizers, let me give you an idea why these are going to be such an upgrade. The stock turnbuckle stabilizers on my tractor naturally have a lot of slack in the linkages. You adjust the amount of sway an implement is allowed by turning the turnbuckles to shorten or lengthen the stabilizers. Then use a wrench to tighten the jam nuts on either end. This is normally done with an implement already hooked up, and can be time-consuming and awkward. Shortly, you'll see how the telescopic stabilizers speed up and simplify this process. First, I remove the turnbuckle stabilizers. Then I remove the bolt from the tractor end of the EMP stabilizers because I want to use the pins from the original stabilizers, since I frequently remove my 3-point hardware to attach my backhoe. I test fit the pin and find it's a wee bit snug on one side, but it fits in the other, probably just some excess paint. So I use a hand reamer to enlarge the hole just a little. It doesn't take much. There we go. Now I attach it to the tractor. Then I slide the other section onto the first. Insert the bolt in the lift arm and put on the lock nut and tighten it up. Then I put the positioning pin in the sway slot and put the retaining hairpin clip on. Same steps for the other stabilizer. All right, I think it's time we put some implements on here and test it out. I'll start with my ballast box. With the pins in the sway slots, you can see there is indeed a generous amount of sway for implements like brush hogs, but in my case the stabilizers come very close to hitting the tires. This is because of my wide R4 industrial tires. If you have R1 agricultural tires or have wheel spacers on your tractor, you'll have a better margin for sway. Since I don't want much sway from my ballast box, I move the pins from the sway slots to the regular pinholes to allow the least amount of sway. Once you're satisfied with the amount of sway, you can put the retaining clips on. By the way, the secret to how telescoping stabilizers work is that the holes drilled here in this back piece here that slides in here are slightly wider apart than the ones here, which give you many options for setting the distance, a lot more granularity. So you have to pick the hole that matches. See, there's just a slight difference between, say, there and there. So it gives you many options to pick the proper spacing. Here's a closer look at the pin in the sway slot. Let's try my carryall next. It's nice and snug using the same pinholes as the ballast box. I drive the tractor around to the back of my shop to try a couple of implements there, starting with my landscape rig. Like with my old stabilizers, a bungee cord can be helpful in pulling the slack out of the stabilizers during hookup. That's nice and firm. Finally, I hook up the brush hog. I have too much sway at first using the sway slots. In fact, it's hitting the tires. But after experimenting with different pin positions, I find the combination that works and provides the right amount of sway. Things are going to work out great for me with the exception of the rotary mower, which as you saw, I couldn't use the sway slots because I have the R4 tires. I think if I had the ag tires or if I had wheel spacers, they would work just fine. I just don't have quite the latitude to make the sway work. However, even with the fixed position, I still did have a little movement in the linkages that allows the deck to move just a little bit. So I think I'm going to be all right there. For me, the benefits definitely outweigh that one disadvantage. So once again, a big thank you to Extreme Metal Products for letting me try this telescoping 3-point stabilizer kit. It's a big upgrade for my tractor. Do you have telescoping stabilizer arms? If so, what's been your experience? I'd appreciate any comments or insights, anything I could learn because I'm new to these, so please tell me in the comments. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please click that like button, leave a comment, and by all means, please subscribe. If you want to know when I post new videos, click that little bell. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.